Alright, so yesterday I made a post asking questions. We just got 250k subs on the channel. Was helped by the recent Roblox video I uploaded, which got a few hundred. Doesn't matter, 250 is 250. So I'm gonna be reading off. I have not picked any questions. I'm just gonna be scrolling through and I'll be cutting this video up like I usually do with my Roblox videos. Not as fast as my Roblox videos, because I know you guys are a little older. You have more developed brains. But in any case, not gonna be leaving much dead space. Outside of what you show on YouTube, how is your typical day like? What do you like to do and enjoy doing? And what sort... I'm dyslexic. And what are the other... What are the sort of things you wish you did? There's nothing I wish I did, to be honest. I just do what I want. You know, that's the good thing about not having a real job. Actually, right now I kind of want to move to America just to be closer to people I know. But that's a much more complicated thing than just, I kind of want to do it. It's just like, especially when you're originally from a third world country. You need like all sorts of like visa and stuff to enter the US. It's very, very annoying. What was the question again? Typical day. I mean, I wake up at random times. Right now I'm waking up, today I woke up at 8 a.m. But I just kind of wake up, I play games, record a video, go gym. I typically eat, that's the end of the sentence, I typically eat like very typical bodybuilder meals these days. Like I make rice, chicken, ground beef. But like, for example, yesterday I got McDonald's because I'm bulking, and so to fit in my my calories, there's always so much rice and chicken you could eat, I'll be honest. Although I haven't eaten chicken in a while because I kind of got sick of it. More into the red meat these days. Also, calories from like milk and protein powder don't add up as quick. So physical, I guess milk is physical, but you know what I mean. Meals are like easier to get it down because I'm trying to get huge. I know I answer a lot of things that have nothing to do with the question, but it has to do with my daily stuff. Because nowadays I'm very worried, or I guess worried isn't the correct term I was looking for. More like I'm more conscious that I have to eat a certain way if I want to have some gains and, you know, sleep 8, 9, 10 hours a day. Sometimes I sleep like 12 hours. It's not very good though. Like I wake up very groggy. The day after sleeping for 12 hours is just awful. But you know, I've been editing a lot. Editing those Roblox videos is very time consuming. I need like a proper editor, but I don't know anyone that edits and plays the game, so it's rough. How long do you think you continue to play Grand Cross for, and will you potentially focus more on the games in your, if any, Arise? Is Arise supposed to be a reference to the solo leveling game? I don't think it is. I mean, as long as the game is sustainable. I mean, truth is, right now the game is just dead. I haven't been even uploading as much because it's really hard to like force videos when no one cares for one and I don't care. And I can complain of a billion different reasons to why that's the case. Doesn't matter though. It is definitely a thing that they're probably gonna ditch this game once Origin comes out. They're already ditching it. So the likelihood is when Origin comes out, this game is gonna be so dead that there's no point in playing it. But who knows? What other anime would you like to get a game like Grand Cross? One Piece? There's a game coming out, you know, who knows when, but I forgot the name of the game. It's One Piece Dream Pointer, or maybe that's a place, like a placement name. But hey, if that game turns out good, that'll be huge. I mean, ideally, what I would really like is for Jump to release a game like Grand Cross with all their properties, like Naruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer. That would be a game, you know? Imagine how crazy that would be. They're releasing that League type game, which is whatever. Like, that's sick, I guess. I'm not gonna play it, like, being honest. I would like a game like Red Cross like that, because I think it would be, for one, better to make videos on, and for two, something I'd actually like playing. This is why a game like the one I'm playing on Roblox, which has every anime, like they just made a patch for an anime I didn't even know existed, like Bungo Stray Dogs. Like, what is that? But it's sick. It's a bunch of random stuff. I wish there was a game more like that. That was like an illegal. Again, Jump could easily, I don't know about easily, but Jump could do it. They just don't. Do you enjoy recording and playing Grand Cross as often as you do? I'm assuming as often as I did is what he meant there. I mean, I don't do it as often because, I mean, I don't mind recording. I mean, recording is fine. The problem is whenever they just make like a very bad patch, like the past few months, it's really hard to like force videos, and I've made it so I'm trying to like only record videos if it's something like people are gonna care at least a little bit, and or I don't have to I don't have to force it too much. Force a little bit is fine, not too much. Yeah, I don't mind recording. Like they're gonna drop like the Overlord collab. That's gonna be sick, right? But you know, they drop Festival Hell, and it's the worst performing festival ever, like to ever release. Not very exciting, right? Recording videos and getting like way less views because the patch is just shit. It's not very exciting, is it? But you know, Overlord collab is sick, so. No, speaking of collabs, if you could disregard any restrictions, what would be your top 3 collabs? I mean, JoJo, easy. Still my favorite. I was thinking long and hard. What's my... should I say it like that? What's my favorite IP of all time? And JoJo Part 7 is still my favorite piece of fiction. Because I thought for... while reading One Piece and getting really into it, I thought it could have been One Piece. Because One Piece is really peak. Like, you don't realize... you ignore people that over-exaggerate a little bit. Because, you know, oh, they have, like, Stockholm Syndrome. they read, like, 900 chapters. They have to like it. But it truly is peak. But JoJo Part 7 is another level. Like, it's just insane. I need to finish Part 8. Never finished because I was like, oh, I'm going to wait for it to end. And then it did end, and I was like, what? And, kind of forgot about it, but one day. JoJo, ideally Part 7, but you know, any part would be great. One Piece. If I'm thinking, what would be best for the game? A Dragon Ball Tournament of Power collab with UI Goku as the main piece would be number 1. Like, it would be the most grossing they've ever done, probably. But I like Dragon Ball. It's just not my favorite thing ever. I'd much rather something like Naruto even. Or JJK. A Gojo would go crazy. Yeah, I think JJK over Naruto. It's just more recent, you know? There's way more hype to it. YouTube is not sorting the comments properly, man. It's like so, like, I'm sorry by top comments, but it's not really top comments. Oh, I'm about to die. How do you feel about the current state of Grand Cross? Would you say that this is the best year of Grand Cross? like the dev team. Like the dev team made it seem like, or would you say last year was the best year? I mean, the best year for Grand Cross is the first year. First year of global, 100%. No question. But this is the worst. This is by far the worst. It's not even close. It's not as bad. So I'm laughing, but it's not that. It's not like it's that. It's bad. They're just focusing too much on like original stuff when most people don't care about it. You know, I don't care about it. You can tell that like 99% of people don't care about it. They're just selling it because the unit is good. You know, people that want to stay meta relevant are like, oh, I need to sell for new festival hell. But like no one that, for example, majority of players are seasonal players. By that I mean, they play the game when it's hype, and then they don't play for a while, pick it up again whenever some cool stuff comes out, right? That's what majority of gacha players are like. And so, for a seasonal player, they probably haven't played for months and months and months because nothing cool has come out. Overlord collab probably is gonna pick up a lot of players again. That's what I'm talking about, right? Cool, hype stuff matters. And this year they chose to go with this weird choices of very unhyped stuff. Oh, this one's interesting. What was your favorite team to run at any point in the game? He says his is the Rugal King team. Rugal King? You mean Festival King? Was that ever a thing? Memories, probably fading right now, is the dementia. Probably Blue the One, Ludociel, Green Galfer. Just Blue Ludociel and Green Galfer, I think, is like my favorite combo of characters ever. It's very much a extremely pay-to-win team. I mean, let's be honest. Teams have gotten progressively more pay-to-win as ults give stats or whatever, but, you know, I like this one. Congrats, Nag. What do you think the next collaboration event will be? I don't know, man. How do you feel about the community thinking that you're some sort of hater because you don't like how certain decisions made by Netmarble are? People like to think that if you don't like something, you hate on the game. First of all, I am a hater. Nah, most people agree with me. That's the thing, right? Because the things I say are not crazy. My mind is not that complex. The things I think and say are very in line with what majority of people also think. It's just a subsection of people that just really likes the game. And I mean, I really like the game too. But I don't want to say a functioning brain, but I do want to say a functioning brain that also thinks of other factors than just playing a video game. I think, how good is this decision in the long run? Say, for example, day one, I was not a big fan of Super Awakening because I knew that in the long run, it would be a terrible system. It still is. Not a great system. Along the years, it became more bearable, but till this day, it's a meaningless system. As in, if Super Awakening has never existed, the game would have been the same, just less annoying. And because it exists, new players have a barrier to entry. That's a thing I don't talk about that much. I don't really care to complain about a system that's so old because it's so old. But I guarantee you, if Super Awakening was not in the game, more new players would be able to play it with less issues. It was so bad that with release, they changed how it works. It used to be that you had to have the dupes. So for you to get SA6, you would have had to have the unit max duped. That's horrible. That's terrible. That's thankfully is not how it works anymore, right? I see as, and you look at the trends of, you know, what does the game need? Money. Most times, most months, if not every month, they release terrible updates and or original characters. It's very, very, very badly profitable. I think if they, you know, took the approach of a more sensible and successful game like Dragon Ball Legends and released hype characters more often, the game would be more successful, or Dokkan, whatever. And I'm obviously very biased because when they don't release hype stuff, I don't get as much views. I am 100 billion% biased towards them releasing good stuff. You wouldn't believe it. I am, unlike the people who just suck the game's cock, am directly affected by their decisions. As in, I mean, I'm making my own new thing now with the Enemy Adventures Roblox channel, which I guess I am also directly affected by that game's dev team. Because I am directly affected by their decisions, I see the results of their poor decision making like instantaneously, while people who just play the game and don't think much about it don't really. So I think that's but I've been, you know, probably like this year I've tried to contain myself from being negative because for one, doesn't matter. Does it really matter? It doesn't matter. And for two, it doesn't matter. I forgot to record an outro. I think there's enough. See you at 500k.